Welcome to the FS Show, featuring your host, Simulation for the Nation.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back along. Hope you're all doing very well today. My name is Simulation for the Nation. I am ready to go. We're going to Meadow Grove today again. It's been a while, but we'll have some fun there. So before we do though, let's say hello to everyone in chat. We've got 29 of you so far. So hello to MX Game, to AJ, to Harris, to Samav, FS, ET. Welcome, welcome. DJ Mick, Trish. We've got Stephen Nesbitt, William Savage as well. Welcome along, guys. How you all doing today? Hope you're on a great day. We have also got Michelle Coggins is here, Remco's here, Finn Thompson's here. Welcome along, guys. Do say hello in chat if you are here, because I feel like there may be some people I missed. But we're going to get stuck in. We've got a lot to do. We've got a lot of Baling work to do, a lot of Grassland work to do, amongst many other things. So we're going to get stuck into those. For now, though, now I feel like all we need to do is get stuck into it, really. So we're just going to hit a bit of that. And we're going to cut that music short, do a bit of that one there. My face will appear very soon. And as a very first one for a while there, ba-bam, we got a wheel cam, folks. Let's get that stuck in there as well. So now you can see the wheel, my little joystick here, is my Logitech G29. And we're going to get ourselves pushing along, really. So let's give me some audio here. You can see we are down in the extended area of Meadow Grove. We're in the this is the least in 4840 really, which should do as well. We just need a little bit of music in the background there to boot. Perfect. All right, so how are you all doing, folks? Hope everyone is well. Bam, listen to the sound of that. And we're gonna get ourselves going here. We just need to get rid of that there. Happy days. Ian for Sci Farms here. Welcome along, buddy. How you doing as well? We got Mads is here, Cogs here as well. FS Contractors. How many hours do you have in your Meadow Grove? That's a great question. Let's find that answer for you. Time played. There you go. 141. Quite a few. Quite a few indeed. So we're going to add another hour and a half to that there. So let's get going. Hello, the Fatty Farmer. Welcome along, buddy. How are you? It's been a while since I've streamed. I've been a little bit busy with other things. Busy learning how not to drive a rake right now. So we'll just keep pushing through with it. But yeah, I do hope you are doing very well. Let me know what's going on. What you're driving as well. What maps you're playing on right now. I'm always very keen to know. What's up, ET? How you doing? Liam Gorgon's here. Welcome along, Leo. Liam, how are you? Monica Drake, Duncan McCackern as well. Welcome in. Thank you, DJ Mick. I appreciate that one. That's a very kind of you indeed. Nice wheel cam. Thank you, NM. Guys, if you haven't done so already, do make sure you go and check out NM Modern on Facebook there with updates to West Newton Farm, the map that we are using for the debt-free farm that debuted yesterday. And spoiler alert, we'll be coming back on Monday. I'm half left, half right, and half in the middle. Good to hear, Liam. Good to hear. I'm doing very well, thank you, ET. Yeah, very well indeed. Busy at the moment, but busy is good. Busy is good. Fenton Forest over 200 hours, Remco. That is impressive. That's awesome. It's a heck of a amount of work. Playing a lot of Meadow Grove and Pure Valley. Two great maps there. Absolutely. I'm a little bit sad I can't find a way to squeeze in enough Pureback. I can't find a way to get a series in because I'm loving everything that we got going right now, which is a bit upsetting, but we'll figure something out. Maybe a live stream here or there. You have over 300 hours in Sandy Bay. That is impressive. That is good. How do I do the young farmer? That is a great question, Monica. With a lot of time, a lot of patience with courseplay, and a lot of practice, really. That's the best way to do it. What happened to the farm manager? Duncan, sadly, there wasn't enough interest in it. It just wasn't there, so I had to kind of can that. However, what I was thinking, if the debt-free farm grows sufficiently, whereby I feel like I've got enough of a fleet and a workforce, it might kind of also merge into a little bit of the farm manager as well. But we'll see how that one goes. But for now, we don't have enough money to do that with the debt-free farm, so very much a case of just kind of playing it as we go. Yeah, trouble downloading the new update. Oh, I haven't got that yet. Actually, I really should do. You should do a like spike. I agree. Let's have a bit of a like spike, shall we? Kept restarting for no reason. That's weird. That is odd. Farm Manager was a good one. Farm Manager took a lot of recording because it was all cosplay based. So yeah, that took a lot of effort to record. I foresee the way Sandy Bay is going. I foresee that growing in size and getting bigger and bigger, being more interesting. So watch this space for that one. We've got 45 people in here right now, which is fantastic. Thank you each and every one of you for stopping by. I may keep looking over here. It's because my cameras have moved around now, so that'll be why. I need to get rid of that guy as well. Perfect. So let me know what you think of the angle of the wheel cam as well, if it should stay where it is, or if at some point we should maybe change it. But it's kind of something I rigged up this morning there, so we'll see how it all goes. But it allows you to kind of see how I operate with my wheel and joystick, so I guess it's a good start. Yeah, so what's the best way to clear PC disk space? The Fatty Farmer, if you are using your computer mainly for farm sim, then clear out mods to begin with. Clear out mods and disused maps. That's always a good way to go. You can do something called defragging your hard drive, which will reduce down unused space. That's always a good way. Is this my full-time job, Edward? No. No, it is not. Not even close. Okay, still loving this beautiful John Deere. I have seen AAA Modding's 4755 he's working on, I think it is. That looks very impressive. Mightily impressive. Miller Gaming, what is going on, my friend? Welcome along. How you doing today? Thank you for stopping by. Oh, shut down a bit there. There you go. I'm doing fantastically well, thank you. Very, very well indeed. How do you save the hay so early? You had to wait 4 days and the grass has grown and rotted. That's a great question there. I'm using it with seasons. It depends on the weather and I guess the GEO you're using. Let's just stop you there. So I do this. See down here, I have a line of zeros and plus marks. That there is if it's got drying potential. So if it's a 0, your hay state is not going to change. If it's got a plus sign there, it's going to dry out, which is good. And you can get 2 pluses, or you can even get negatives, which means it's not good. So it could have been when you actually cut your hay down. May need to lift the wheel cam up a tad. Interesting. Okay, we'll see how that goes. I might not look at it in the stream right now, but yeah, we'll definitely have a look at that. Am I standing up? No. Thank you, Max Farm Simulator. Very kind of you indeed. So yeah, West Newton Farm, it is looking like hopefully it shouldn't be too far away. Oh, nice, Duncan. I love that. Thank you very much. Never know. Never say never. It was a beautiful map as well. Lancy Boy's Sharwell Farm was a beautiful, beautiful map. It really is. I don't see it in the wheel camera. There's my chair, you see? There you go. So on my joystick here, my trigger finger is lifting and raising and lowering the implement. The joystick does change the direction for drive control. It also has power tool activation on the back. I can also use it for loader operations as well. So, I haven't really got all these buttons down here configured yet. I need to get onto that one. All right, done. Perfect. When did I start YouTube? DJ Make great question. About 3 years ago this August, actually. Yeah. Not quite a while ago. Having a blast, safe to say. So right now, we've got a few more fields to go and rake up. We've got field 87 needs to be raked up. And then we're also going to go and rake field 8 and then get back up to the yard there. So we've got lots to do. What joystick to use? I got Logitech Extreme 3D Pro, which is apparently a very good joystick for flight sim games, but never why I bought it. Hello, Callum. What's going on, bud? How you doing today? Welcome aboard. I don't have a hot GEO. No, I'm just using the standard one, Kevin. But a Hawaiian-based GEO, that would be pretty interesting. Get around there. Easy does it. Whoop. Keeping the window open for a little bit of AC. Absolutely essential. Oh, we've got this field here to do as well. We'll jump in and do that little paddock there now. That's a great question. I really don't know. I knew he didn't used to be. He used to have a full-time job, but that would be a question for Dagwin. What a lot of people don't recognize as well is creating Dagwin this week daily content. That's a lot of effort. It takes an awful lot of time to do all that. I haven't cheated the hay at all. How would I cheat hay? No, I left this to dry for about, it was mowed down in game time, it was mowed down yesterday, and it has been, it dried out. I sped up time a little bit for it to dry out, and it dried out inside about 22 game hours because it was overnight. Hey MJ, what's going on buddy, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Do joysticks work on console? I think it will work on the Xbox? Question, I don't know. I really don't know. Hey Chris, what's going on buddy? How you doing? Welcome on in. Alright, so this isn't too big. This field won't last too long, but we'll get it done anyway. A few more bales into the shed because we are running quite low at the moment. Got a lot of animals to feed. The cattle yard down at the lower yard there now has about 50. Maybe a little fewer than 50 cattle in there, so it's slowly creeping up, which is good. Sean, are you in the summer when you're trying to do it? Are you using dry grass as opposed to wet grass to mow down? Because then it won't change. After that then, I don't know, maybe a mod conflict, but yeah, it should take only about 8 hours of game time, I think it is, to dry out. That's what mine is, at least. Yeah, doing well, thank you, doing very well. Can't wait for Gated, yeah. MZ's been working hard. I see there's some new road signs coming in now, good to see. Yeah, I can easily see it. Now imagine if you're making that kind of time commitment and working full time. That's a long old day. No more space for eggs. Oh dear. Do you play Somerset Farms? No, I haven't. That's why I currently only make 5 videos a week, because I just don't have the time to do 7 uploads. I have a lot of work commitments. I have a lot of commitments outside of work as well and away from YouTube, so I just wouldn't be, if I did, I wouldn't feel like it would be making good content, so I'd be letting you guys down as well. So it just doesn't make sense to rush it. I'd rather make a handful of videos a week that are better. Sean, I'm not implying that you're not, but I'm just saying that it takes me 8 hours in game, so either it's a conflict, I don't know, but that's all I can say. Yeah, West Newton is a good one, Farmer Connor, for sure. Okay, you fold up. Finn, I'm doing very well, thank you very much. Very well indeed. How about yourself? What is new with you? Okay, around we go. So we finished in the in one of the last episodes we saw before my little break there. We finished up in here. That's all done and dusted. Have you ever done forestry at FS? Very briefly. My problem with forestry is not the forestry itself. I think that's can be very good. My main problem is that it's I don't like the controls, the mouse controls for FS when it's like a crane or something. I'm not very good at using those, and it's a bit too fiddly for me. So the most I'll do with forestry is if, for example, I have like a telehandler attachment, then I'll do some forestry. Bam. Do I watch Grassland? Yes, Duncan. Yeah, I watched quite a bit of them recently. Got some interesting stuff there, that's for sure. Hey, Aben, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? Are you using seasons, Sean? Or not? Are you not using seasons? Do I watch Farm Life for me? I do. I don't get to watch all of the stuff. I get to watch quite a bit of it, but not all of it. Yeah, but you know, he's got some good content on the go. I don't know if I was under the impression that his baler was releasing today. I know he's uploaded his baler for testing on console this weekend, so it's probably going to take a little while. How many fields of Wind Road? Do you know what? There's 2 more to do, but I'm probably going to do the headlands on this one and then go and grab a baler and get started with a bit of baling. Just to kind of mix it up a little bit. They do max the simulator, they do indeed. Really good content. Yeah, it could be that one, Sean. It could be wet grass. So it sounds like it could be something like that. Yeah, what's impressed me about Grassland is that even during the these interesting times that we find ourselves in, they've been able to still make content without having people to make content. I'm using seasons. Do you use the GEO? I use the stock GEO because it's based in the UK. So I haven't changed GEOs at all. Because that one is, the stock GEO is based on Oakfield Farm in that area. That's where it was all tested. So that's why I use that one. How many hours do I have on this map, Callan? We looked at earlier. I have 143 in a bit. So yeah, quite a few. Hopefully we'll get that up to 200 before too long. That'd be pretty cool. Internal testing, but may I say it's doing well. Doing well. I need to get in here and kill off some weeds, I think. So yeah, we'll take 3 headlands off here with the rake, and then that's a few fields that we get cracking with the baler, and we'll see how we get on there. Oh, rubbish. Let's click that one up there. I bet Donkey. Cool, Callum. Nice. Where do you meet him? It will be, yes, Duncan. Yeah, I can answer that one on his behalf. Hey, W, what's going on, buddy? Welcome on in. How you doing? What is new? So what's everyone's favorite mod that's come out recently? What are we all using? Is it still this John Deere pack? What are we all driving around on? Apart from the John Deere 6M, which is just phenomenal. I love that little guy. Heck of a tractor. Ah, cool, okay. Whoa, welcome. Oh, nice, Colin. That's pretty cool. Good to know. Hey, Thomas, what's going on, buddy? What have you missed? We've just been raking up a couple of fields of hay so far. We're going to get the baler in just a second. And we're going to get some of this hay rolled up into bales and get cracking along that way. Modern Classics Fast Track, that is a good tractor, Duncan. Yes. That is nice. For those of you who have watched the first episode of the Debt Free Farm Series 2, we are using that fast track. Fits in very nicely. Okay, so... I'm not sure how many bales we got off here, but we should do alright. We should do pretty fine. They're all these bales here are going to stay down at this yard as well, just because we've got a few up the top there, and we've also got more hay ground that we can make more with up the top. Oh, that's poor driving. Yeah, John Deere 40 Series and 6920. Nice, Thomas. Good setup. Not bad at all. Got 46 people watching so far, 41 likes, so we're nearly 1 for 1, which is pretty darn cool. We'll probably bring the 6630 down here, I reckon, with the round baler on. Get this cracking along. George, who's GP? Little by little I do, yeah. Not all of his stuff, but some of it's really interesting, actually. What do I think of the New Holland TM? Like it, Sean? Like it, not against it at all. Nice to have them in the game. Any of the older machinery in game is always a plus as far as I'm concerned. I would love to see, and I've told quite a few people this, I'd love to see some older Massies in game. I think that would be sweet. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. Now what we're going to do is just fold you up. There we go. What do you usually do in winter in FS? That's a great question. So on this map in particular, I have a lot of muck carting to do. I have a lot of slurry to get out and kind of put into lagoons or store somewhere. A lot of feeding the cattle, and that's probably not far off being it, really. We need used tractors in FS. Yes, Thomas, that'd be pretty sweet. That would be good. Oh, we're going to park this in here for now. So yeah, the hay will be going into there at some stage. We'll just kind of wing this over here for now, though. Alright, so combine's parked over there out the way. I'll miss you for now. The rest of the spring barley isn't ready to go yet, so we have to hang fire on that front. But let's jump into the mighty Pouse quickly. Jump out. This is our stock silage bales, which are starting to fall over at the back. That's bale physics for you folks. We'll leave this here though. Try that. There you go. What joysticks have you got? Is that what joystick? This is the Logitech Extreme 3D Pro. Pretty good one. Ben Bowling, gonna need to weave in those rows. Yeah, there's not much to them in places. They're a little bit thin. We'll survive. We will survive. Which build physics were better in game? Oh, I know, maybe one day. Do I go to the gym? Not as much as I used to, no. There we go. Do I like Meadow Grove? Max, I love Meadow Grove. This is a map that will never be going anywhere with me, I don't think. It's great fun. Okay, so we'll just creep out here without dinging the side of the baler. There you go. Hello, New Holland T7. Welcome along, buddy. How you doing today? Hope all is well. 54 people watching. Thank you, each and every one of you. Hope you're having a great... It's Saturday afternoon. This is going to be... It's worthwhile saying that. This is likely going to be my new streaming spot for a while. Work's moving around, making Sundays a bit tricky. So, yeah. If you want to watch the latest shenanigans with me on either Meadow Grove, Sandy Bay, West Newton, then, yeah, it's probably going to be on a Saturday afternoon now. Let me know, what do you think about this time? Is 8:30 p.m. a good time? Is it a bit late? Or should we go earlier? What do you reckon? Have you ever went mountain biking? Yes, indeed. Yeah. Doing very well, thank you to New Holland. Very good indeed. Do I know Dagwin personally? No. No, I do not. Would like to have a chat with him one day, but no, don't know him. Oh, I read that one. I do like this little 6630. This is a beaut. T7210 is my favorite tractor. Nice, Max. Cool. Let's have a look. I need... And someone by the name of NM Modern's gonna get me for this one, but I would like a good T7 in game. Would be nice. Not as much as I would like a good old school Massey, but still, it would be nice. Which classic Massey would you like to come to FS19? The Massey 3125. It's not really a classic, it's about 30 years old, so a modern classic, I guess. But yeah, that would be pretty cool. And then yeah, something a little bit newer from then, so like a 6180 or a yeah, a good 6290 would be pretty sweet. Do you have a tractor license to be driving that tractor? Yes. Just driving it badly though. We need an old T7, yeah. Any good T7s. There's a few out there that are nearly good, and some of them have good parts, and some of them have different good parts. If you're gonna make like an amalgamation of them all, that'll be pretty good. He's been converted. Steady now. I wouldn't go that far. You can make it look the Grassland T7. Oh, nice. Good to know. Let's start by just taking off the headlands here, because then I might see if we can just let the old hide worker do its thing. Does anyone know how Dagwin gets Alexander to talk and move in survival roleplay? I'm probably thinking he uses the I can't remember what it's called. It's not the contractor mod, but it's a mod where you can have multiple characters in game. We need an older tractor. Older tractors are always good to have. Yeah. You're doing Silence in Sandy Bay. Nice, Thomas. Cool. When did that lift up? Pro tip: it helps to have the pickup lowered. That does help. Use cosplay, so I don't actually have cosplay enabled on Meadow Grove. I don't use it because it conflicts with one of the mods that I do use. and causes many bad issues. So I've chosen not to have it on here. So we'll probably just use hide worker because we're going to make it nice and straightforward for him so he can't go wrong. Me and my friend are making a pit in Sandy Bay, Field 24. Very nice. That's cool. Yeah, I think that's what they do best, farmer. I'm not 100% sure. Hello, Sean O'Brien. What's going on, buddy? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I used to said to copy your young farmer Sandy Bay. Nice. Cool. Ooh, there's some grass in there after all. What's my favorite tractor, Sean? It is a Massey 6480 Tier 2. That'd be the dream. And the mods don't really request. Someone will be working on one somewhere. You just know it. I don't know who that is or what that looks like, but somebody will be. What's your favorite modern FS? Definitely Seasons, to be honest. Seasons allows me to do so much. Seasons, and close behind that now, the John Deere 6M that arrived from Giants just recently. That was particularly good. Very, very powerful little tractor, that one. Knows no limits either. It's you could pull a 6 for a plow or 5 for a plow with it. You could have front and rear mowers on there. So much power. Yes, Thomas, that would be the dream. Someone needs to get cracking on that one, I think. DJ Mick, I used to be, not anymore sadly, but yeah, definitely used to be. Callum, hello, thank you ever so much, my man. I'm doing very well. How about yourself? What's new in the world? Some useless pilot here, missing half the bit in the middle. What do you do as a job? That's something that's a secret still. Not allowed to say, actually. Okay, so what we're gonna do is just stick these over here. He's a spy. I don't know, maybe one day. Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate that. Welcome aboard. If you have your notifications set very shortly, we should hopefully see a little bit of a bing and a dance. That's always fun. He's a dodgy bail dealer. Don't tell anyone. Is Enna making the NC dump trailer? He is indeed, yes. Yeah, it's coming along very nicely by the looks of things. Arthur, I'm not allowed, I don't have that. I don't have the copyright to play that either. Otherwise, yeah. Do I mod myself? I wish. I'm not very good at that kind of thing. I'd usually break things very well, but I can't mod. At all. Don't roll away, don't roll away, don't roll away. Yes. Oh, that's a good question by Cogs. And then, did you name the pig farm on West Newton? There's a bit of a thin old swath here. Flying through it. Yeah, like I say, guys, so keep an eye on everything to do with NM Modern. Make sure you do follow his Facebook page. If you want to, feel free to post it into here, NM. Oops, that was a mistake. Didn't mean to drop you there, never mind. Alright, on to the swerve we go. I've got the name, just need to find the person who came up with it. Oh, nice, good. That's cool. So if you're in the stream and you did suggest a name for the pig farm, keep an eye on your Facebook or your Discord. And if you want to, you can join my Discord here as well. So this here, for anyone wondering, this is the where I dropped the cattle pasture when we used to have the cattle outdoors. That's where it was. And I don't know why it leaves like a footprint, but you can't do anything with it. It's very annoying. We've got 58 people in here right now. Thank you to every one of you. Welcome to the stream. If you are new to the channel and you haven't done so, do hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, come and join. If you want to be a member, you can do so here. Support the channel even further. Excited for the John Deere 4755? Yes, New Holland. That does look very good. And based off his other mods that he's released on the mod hub, the Fort Streets, it's going to be very detailed. Looks very, very impressive. What is my Discord? My Discord is here. Essentially, what's going to be the Discord there, if you want to partake in the debt-free farm, there's an area where you can put photos up and join in with any discussions or chat there. Also just chat about anything random. Talk to me. I make an effort to be in there every day. Blackthorn Farm, suggested by Aaron Lewis. That's pretty cool. Nice. Who inspired me to do YouTube? That's a great question, Thomas. I used to watch when Dagon was kind of starting out, watched a lot of him. Watched a bit of Simulate as well, and just thought it was something that I could try and do. Now, obviously, I'm nowhere near the success of those guys, but yeah, it's pretty good fun. Allows me to play the game that I love to play, and brings some entertainment to you folks as well. So that's kind of the main reason. Don't need much more than that. Boop. Nothing to do. Try to set up a live stream tonight with some of my subscribers playing farming football on the farming ball map. Didn't go well, so much lag. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, I'm gonna have a blast on that map at some point when I get a free moment. Your series on Meadow Grove made me start on it nearly 100 hours in now. I still love it. Nice! Once you get into the second year, Chris, as well, the best thing about that is if you're able to get a lot more cattle, if you're using seasons, the dairy cows really start to ramp up. Like for me right now, I got 242. So this number's going to get up to around about, they need some attention actually. This number's going to hopefully get up to around about 400. But they keep producing milk at an alarming rate, so that really does help. Hello there, TJ. What's going on, buddy? How you doing? Atlantic Man, welcome. How are you, my friend? Welcome on in. Now what we're going to do is just tip you over here. What I think I'm going to do is park this here for a moment. I'm going to go and get the John Deere with the rake on, so we'll get that one away. And then I want to just go and take care of the animals, actually. They need a bit of help. These ones here are looking alright. We'll come in and clean this up. 7 newborns so far? Nice, Chris. That's pretty cool. Will I do a series on Pureback? That's a great question. I was just mentioning that before. I don't know how I can fit it in at the moment. I would like to. I think it's a great map. But right now I've got Meadow Grove, Sandy Bay, West Newton. I haven't got room for Pureback. I can't find enough time in the week to record enough episodes, and also it starts to get a little bit too much. I might do some more live streams on there. That'll definitely be something to do. Whoop. Easy does it. Perfect. So yeah, as I say, we're just going to go around the corner. We'll take that old Ursus up to the main yard, I think. Because they might need some water up there. But effectively, I just want to make sure that they're good, so I don't have to worry about them. Do you know what, Chris? I only saw that very, very briefly this morning, gone past my gateway. But it's interesting. I tried to implement something similar to that once on Meadow Grove, and it just, I don't know, it just didn't feel right. Drop you down, like so. I would love to play it on consoles, but it's like, that is a shame. You're gonna be doing one of those things where you're just not gonna... Rubbish. Well, that'll be follow me first later on. Let's get these things fed, shall we? Right now I'm just giving them hay. That should be sufficient, really. They're mainly just kind of grazing outside because there is a bit of grass for them, so... Let's give them a touch of hay. How much longer you stream for? Great question, New Holland Man. We'll be going for about another... for half an hour, 45 minutes, I'd say. Hello, John Paul Russell. Welcome on in, buddy. How you doing? Thank you for stopping by. They gave you 100 grand for my fruits. Wow. That's impressive. And also, what's worth looking at, the amount of slurry I've still got. I've been spreading slurry like nothing. I can't get rid of it. When's the 77 coming back? Great question, Jack. There's an episode tomorrow. It's not coming back tomorrow. It's hopefully coming back soon, next week or so. Not too far away. I don't know why Pureback is laggy on console. Maybe it's console. I have no idea. I was having a play the other day, just doing some plowing, and it seemed alright for me, so I don't know. There you go. Perfect. Should be them all cleaned up. Water they're gonna need a bit of, but we'll get them some hay as well. Keep them going. Oh, folks. Oh no, be careful. Mr. Gamer Dragon is here. Hold on to anything that could be knocked over. Strap down any ornaments or anything of value. And if it does fall over and break, hashtag GD in chat. How are you, sir? Welcome along. It's been a while. I hope you're keeping well. Oh, that's the shed wall. Watch that. Sandy Bay's invisible bridge as you go over one of the bridges. Really? That's not ideal. Can you be a moderator? Thomas, I don't currently have any need for any new moderators. I'm gonna actually need to stick these into the thingy, I think. Oh no, they're gone. Perfect. Magic bells disappear. So you can see I do really need quite a few more bales here because we're going through them at a fair lick. One thing I know for sure is having a joystick for loader control is so much more enjoyable. I've got it kind of configured that it works well for me, but yeah, when it comes to forestry or anything else like that, it's not set up to work at all. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, doing very well, GD. Doing very, very well. Cannot complain in these current times. Hello, Connor, as well. Welcome along in, buddy. How are you? Okay, so they're all fed. James Roberts is here as well. Welcome along in, James. How are you today, buddy? Which one did I put it on? There you go. Happy days. Fed. I mean, water sure could do with a bit more, but we'll we do have the seasons pump in there, so they'll always have some. Did I go to the pub today? The pubs have been, where I live in Ontario, Canada, the pubs have been open for a while, but yeah, I do hear that it's the first day back, right? That's exciting. Okay, let's have a look at what they're looking like there. Oh, they're good. That's plenty fine. Cool. James Roberts, great question. Last time we checked it earlier on the stream, it's 143 hours. So it's growing. It's doing all right. Now, like I say, we're going to try and get this field all taken care of. So what we do need to do is just kind of scoot around here a bit. We've got 57 people watching right now, which is fantastic. Thank you, each and every one of you. If you haven't done so already, do hit that like button, smash that subscribe. Join Simulation for the Nation, where we have a little bit of fun where we can. And if you haven't done so already and you do want as well, you can join me on Instagram at s.f.t.n. Or I typically post pictures of either this or a John Deere 6120M. But equally both beautiful tractors. Charge. I sound British, that's because I am. I just live in Canada. Sim, do you have a John Deere 7810 on this map? I have the 7710, so not the 78, but the 7710. And right now it is, it's been fixed. This John Deere here that we have is a loaned tractor, whilst we're waiting for the John Deere to be fixed and returned to us. So that's the plan. Can I please open the windows on the John Deere? Can I do that with them all? Let's find out. I think it's the door, is it? Door. Oh. Oh. Tell a lie. There you go. They've made it the clicking in the wheel, which is never ideal for me because it doesn't work very well on mine, but hey ho. Now we're farming, folks. Now we're farming. Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate that. Yeah, Daggerwin does a lot of time with the like with the dramatic storylines. I just do farming. It's just what I know, just what I do. I just make farming roleplay. Try and relate stories that I've heard about myself, or experiences I've had myself, or things I read about, anything like that, really. Hey, MH Expert, welcome in, buddy. How you doing? What are my three top favorite tractor brands? Massey Ferguson, Massey, and MF. No, in all seriousness, Massey Ferguson would be number one. A partial to a John Deere, number two. Number three is tricky. I do like Fence. I do like New Hollands a little bit, but probably not as much. But yeah, I'd probably say Fent actually. Although I like Valtra as well. I could give you a top five in no particular order. That'd be easier. No worries, Connor. I didn't even know you could do it. Thank you for showing me. New Holland boy, you probably got about another 40 minutes. We're gonna go through till 10 p.m. GMT. What are we looking like back there? Better. I ended up buying this same rake again on the debt-free farm challenge purely because it's 14 grand. It's so cheap. I think he's doing alright now. The problem is with the baler there, that he has to stop to unload his bale, so he does get caught out a little bit. So we just need to stop every so often. No, never, GD, never. What are you finding yourself playing the most these days, GD? Gone back to Death Simulator at all? I see that's on console now. That's pretty exciting. Oh yeah, definitely. Not a big roast, no, it's a short crop. It is a short crop, which is a concern. That's why we're trying to bale as much as we can, because we're gonna need it all. How long does Seasons Pass last for on console? Yes, Sean, I would think it would last for the entirety of all of the DLCs that come with that platform. So yeah. You should be good. Hi, can you suggest where I can put the pallet shed on this map? Great question, John. Let's go to here. This placeable area is huge, and usually it's all completely flat. There's no buildings here, so you could make a little yard here and do it that way. That would be my suggestion, because then it brings you into a new area of the map. That pallet shed is quite big, so I think it's too big for in there. But yeah, that might be the best option. Build like a little placeable yard down here with like the placeable brick walls and things, and just stick it down there. That's kind of what I've done with this. This entire yard that you see down here is all placeable, so you can just swap it over very easily. It now has an ending. No, you get rescued in a la Tom Hanks in Castaway? No way. Guys, if you never checked it out, Stranded Deep was a great survival game where invariably you would be bitten by a snake and killed, pretty much. But you were washed up on the shore, and you had to survive, and you had to go and make a campfire and hunt and build things. It was quite good fun, but yeah, you would inevitably, when in the search for crucial water to save your life, you would inevitably be bitten by a snake. That's typically what happened. We'll go and tackle this one here. Just want to see that baler drop his next bale, and we'll go. And then Mutton has lots of irons in the fire. Let's put it that way. He's thinking a lot of things. He even promised me when I was talking to him that he's going to make me a Massey Ferguson. So there you go, folks. Yeah, I went too far ahead, didn't I? Absolutely not, GD. There's not a hope. There is not a hope that either of us would get that. It's a nice thought, though, that potentially one day, you know. Alright, let's leave you here for a moment. Oh, and you can skip rows if you want to. It's an easier turn if you skip rows as well. Makes it nice and easy. And if you got GPS, then why not? Because then it's going to give you a nice and even track. A much softer turn if you do it that way. Thank you, DJ Mick. We'll see you in the next one, buddy. We're just going to get this all caught back up again. Do I have a tractor license in real life? No, because I have a full driver's license. I nearly got it when I was 16 back in the day. It might well be Michelle, yeah. It might just be a blue Massey Ferguson and looks suspiciously like a New Holland, but he's told me he'll make me a Massey. Hello, Remco. Zebedee, welcome on in, buddy. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope all is fantastic today. Okay, that should be good enough. You're gonna click on. Let me get out. Now I'm gonna have to run away because he's right on me. Let's do a bit of a ping around there. Alright, GD, we'll catch you in the next one, bud. What car do you have? I now have a Hyundai Tucson. The four-wheel drive thing, SUV. Used to have a big Toyota truck. Alright then. So we're flying through here, making some nice progress on it. Doing very, very well. It'd help if I got over there. Better. Thank you, Max. I appreciate that very much. That's very kind of you to say so. That's a heck of a mountain. Good luck bailing that. So yeah, like I was saying, this is where the cow pasture was in the last episode, over the winter, really. But that's all a bit weird. Do I prefer Case or John Deere? I actually really like the look of the Case Pumas, but like, give me a classic John Deere any day. Absolutely any day. I mean, just look at this beauty. That's a thing of beauty. Yeah, guys, go and check out Cam135 model on Facebook. He's doing a sterling job. Very, very nice indeed. Explosion hay. Right there. No, what's that, Sam? John Deere all the way? Oh no. Do like a good Massey, it's well known. Let's stay over there a bit. Yeah, the Puma 240 does look like a very nice bit of kit. Yes, oh, and there you go. You're not wrong there. That being said, any tractor that you can specify in the Black Beauty color range is just stunning. I have yet to see a tractor that I don't think looks better in all Black Beauty specifications. Can't afford something else. That's true. That's true. But then again, it's all coming down to price these days. Tractors are getting extortionately expensive. I saw someone advertise on Twitter the other day a John Deere 6910. So it's an old John Deere. It had 10,000 hours on the clock, give or take. And they wanted £33,000 for it. Which is just nuts. Just crazy money. I mean, the 6910 was all... The 10 Series John Deere is a great range, but... Ooh, unbelievable amounts of money. Okay, we'll just get this all done here. Hey, Elliot, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? We've done a little bit of raking. We've fed some cows, and now we are baling. Trying to get as much hay done as we can today. Got a lot of it backed up, ready to go. Old school case is alright, yeah. We used to have a, my uncle used to have a 956XL, that was pretty good. Very boxy, it felt huge. Yeah, it's alright. Just sweep up a little bit there. John Deere series is pretty darn good, Zabadi, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. There you go. John Deere class. I like the new. I do like class tractors. That is very true. Do like a good class tractor. The Arians look very nice, and the Axions have a good bit of power to weight ratio. Michael, what's going on, buddy? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Been quite busy. Bit of this, bit of that. I had the price for 69 are going through the roof. I bet they are. People are starting to realize now that if you get the tractor in good condition and look after it and maintain it, it's going to be a lot cheaper to get one, purchase something which is 5-10 years old and run it than it is to buy a brand new John Deere. There was someone on Twitter. I follow a lot of various different ag people within the British community on Twitter. And there's this young contractor who was selling a John Deere 6250R, which had about 3,000 hours on the clock, for £145,000 for a used tractor. Just incredible. They're better, yeah, it's only going to go one way, Simon. It's only going to go up. It's just nuts. And they reckon if you bought a John Deere, like a 7010 series when they were new, you know, they're probably worth more now than they were when you bought them, because they're invested in such a strong tractor. In the future, there'll probably be electric tractors. Well, I was watching, I don't know if you watched FarmFlix's video yesterday. He was talking to the mechanic as he was upgrading his 7010. And like, these days, when he's doing all his FarmFlix interviews, he's sitting in the cab and the farmer with GPS is not doing too much. He's just sitting there and pressing a few buttons at the end of the field and then off he goes. So, I don't think it's that far away. You drove a 9RX last year. That's pretty cool, Thomas. That's awesome. How was it? Okay, we're going to leave you about here for now. I would like to buy a 77 or 7810 in store. Yes, definitely. Hope we get a 7810 one day. Sweet. They are beautiful tractors. Very much so. Does the joystick thing you work on Xbox? Does anyone know? I'm not sure on Xbox. I couldn't honestly say. I don't honestly know. I would. It works on one. I know the side panel works, so in theory it could. Like the autonomous case, exactly, yeah. Hello, Stephen. What's going on, buddy? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. That's a pile. Do I ever miss the UK? Not really. I go back when I can. Supposed to have been back home twice this year so far, but the coronavirus put paid to that. It's only one flight away. And FaceTime and Skype and whatever else is always good. Oh, definitely, yeah, Sam, that looks good. Hello, Tom Reed as well. Welcome on in, buddy. How you doing? Hope all is well. Just gonna tidy up a bit of this mess around here. Sack the baler, man. He's been doing a horrible job. Need to come down here and see if I can scrape up some of this mess, actually. Ooh, get that. They do look pretty neat, don't they? I'd love to see one of those autonomous tractors going in the field. Have you ever seen a David Brown tractor? Yes! Yeah, many of them. I know someone who used to have 2 of them, actually. And it wasn't Verstad. Oh, I'll get around. There you go. I had a guy that bought a 7810 for 25,000 when it was new and sold for 45,000. Absolutely. The 7810 John Deere is in that Venn diagram now of being a collector's tractor and still a valuable workhorse. And if you get a good condition, it'll be in the middle. Oh, money. Money right there. The only Minneapolis Moline I know of is the one that Millennial Farmer has, and it seems to be a very reliable little tractor for them, so I've got nothing against it. It would have done a great job back in the day, and I'm sure for many people it still does a wonderful job now, so yeah. Why not? As I often say, the best tractor you can have is the one that's available to you in your shed right away, so you know, if that's the Minneapolis Moline, then fair play. Oh, nice! That's pretty cool, Sam. That's awesome news. So yeah, what we might look to do is just kind of kick up the wheel camera a little bit for the next one. But we'll see. Will I do a series on that map? I don't know. I might just have a play around on it. I don't know, to be honest. Yeah, watch this space on that one. Michael, that does look rather nice, doesn't it? He's putting a lot of time and effort in, which is nice to see. I like his intentions with that, just to be able to help people out where he can, you know, and it's a nice tractor to do it. Yours that fuel? Oh no. Around we go. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. When's the next stream going to be, Max? You know what? It's probably going to be Wednesday, I think. Wednesday or Thursday. So I'll let you know on Instagram and on social media, but it's likely going to be looking like Wednesday. What wheel am I using? I got a Logitech G29. It's the PlayStation version. G27? G29? Whichever one it is. Now guys, the next big question is, which map would you like us to stream on next week? Would you like us to stream on Meadow Grove? Would you like us to stream on West Newton again? We'll get Modern along for the ride. Would you like us to stream on Sandy Bay? Finland Pets on Sandy Bay is still nice. VF's favorite TX34. The TX34 was a bulletproof combine. The TX36 was even more incredible. A very good combine. And then they made the TX66 and 68 after that. They were... I loved that combine. We never had one, but oh, what a machine. Left a really nice swath of straw behind it. It was very impressive. My streaming schedule right now, sadly, Owen, is all up in the air because of work. So right now it looks like I'm going to be streaming at least every Saturday and maybe every Friday, but we'll see. West Newton for Michelle. Sandy Bay. You fill up every pit. I bet that was worth a lot, mate. Yeah, that's a good call. Good idea. So we've got a few more bales here that we're going to have to get stacked up and carted in at some point. What's the weather looking like? We'll have to get them in by Wednesday. Okay. PureVec? We could do an episode on PureVec. That'd be cool. Get the update downloaded in and see how it looks. Yeah, I wish I could give you guys a bit more of a consistent schedule for streaming, but just not going to be. Okay, so let's stop there. Stone Valley, yeah, we could go and do a bit of a US farming. That'd be cool. Down for that. Stone Valley's a great map. Alright, let's go this way. We'll go and get these fields over here done. Power on into the extended land. Off we go. And guys, what did you think of Dusty Dave's new map today? Let us know if you have checked out today's video today. It's got a great new map on the go. Stream Stone Valley with DJ again. I'll have to ask him. We did have some fun with that though. That was good. Yeah, if you've yet to check it out as well, make sure you head back to the earlier on in the week there where we did the first episode of a Growing Understanding podcast back with DJ Goham. Do you watch a Foggy Farmer? A little bit of the stuff now and again, Thomas. Yes. Oh, Discord is beeping me. Oh, in we go. Oh, yawning. One for Instagram, gonna do it for the gram. Don't you know it, Owen? I like to get a good few shots. I typically like to post at least one photo a day onto Instagram, just to kind of keep you guys in touch with what I'm doing, really. Never hurts. We have to kick that off there. No, stop. Go back up the hill. I did see that, Max. Yeah, I did see shave his hair off for charity. That was good running. Great effort. Not an easy thing to do at all. What was the first modern map you played in 19? It was not Nuston. It was a map that was something similar to Nuston Farm. I can't remember the name of it. Is Western Shore finished for now, Eamon? Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to it at some point, but I needed a bit of a break from Western Shore. My main problem is it's a beautiful map. It's absolutely stunning. It's difficult to go back and play FS17 for me personally when you have new DLCs arriving with brilliant new bits of equipment and the material textures look far and away better. So that's my main issue. Massey Ferguson 6480. The joystick for me controls many things. It controls my forward and reverse, like here, with the tap to the left. It has my controls for the tool on the back to lift, lower and raise the tool, to power on the tool. It has my front loader controls, and it used to have a lot of my joystick controls as well, but I need to reconfigure that as well. Hey Nathan, what's going on, buddy? Welcome along, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Demo is 7R in the next one. Do you know what? I might look at doing that when the European versions arrive, because right now it's just the North American versions, I believe, and it would be great if we could get the older version, the UK based versions there. At least I think that's the case. Oh, what's happening here? Kian's here as well. What's going on, Kian? Welcome along. How you doing, Nathan? What's new in the world? I gather your testing team is still working away with Meadow Grove there. Looking good. When will I ever play Euro Truck again? Great call. Might look at getting that downloaded soon. I might look at trying. I've never played ATS. I should probably look at pulling that down actually and having a quick whirl. Do I prefer the John Deere 9RX or the Class Zarian? Oof. Good question. I haven't tried the John Deere 9RX since they released the update, so I'll have to have a look and see about that. Class Zarian's pretty cool though. Nathan's still working on a few updates. The first one is just a generic update with seasons for console and a few other fixes, and then the big update will come after that, as far as I'm aware. And Nathan, do feel free to correct me if I'm wrong there. Okay. Big up Dennis Jenkins, absolutely. Oh, get around there. Come on, girl. Get up. Can you do a series on Pureback Valley? We've thought about it, Kian. I have thought about it, but I'm just not sure where I'd fit it in. I only do 5 episodes a week. I have Debt Free Farm on West Newton. I have Meadow Grove, and I have Sandy Bay. And I do a few. I don't really want to have more than 3 series on the go, because then it becomes a bit confusing as to what's going on and where, and it's also very difficult to make that many. So, and at the moment, unfortunately, I'm going to say no. I'm probably just going to live stream it and have a bit of fun that way. Would you buy a fast baler or a Class Roland? I love the fast baler, Max. That's a very good baler. The Class Roland's doing well here. One thing as well, the Class Roland's a lot cheaper than the fast bale, and the Class Square baler as well. The Roland or the big Class Square baler, the Quadrant, beg your pardon, is significantly cheaper than buying a Krone as well. So all things got to really kind of factor in. Ooh. Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate that. Hello, Christopher Hargrove as well. What's going on, buddy? When you end in Meadow Grove, because you've had it since FS17, that is true. I don't honestly think I will. Meadow Grove is something that I loved. Oh no, Tiny's been timed out. Welcome along, Tiny. I see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. What wheel have you got? We have got a Logitech G29, I think it is. The PlayStation wheel. And a Logitech Extreme 3D Pro on the joystick. Yeah, the fast build is expensive, yeah. Good, don't get me wrong, it's phenomenal. Nightbot, my arch nemesis. Well, welcome back, Tiny, my man. How are you? Let's just kill that. So we got about 5 minutes, 10 minutes left. We're going to take this over to the next field that we're in, which is that big paddock over there. But we're not going to start. We're going to go back to the other yard and get the class loader out. Nightbot is the worst. Absolutely. Easy doesn't. Don't want to fall off that bridge. Hello, Ben, as well. Welcome along, Ben. How you doing, buddy? I hope all is fantastic. Ooh, bounce, bounce, bounce. So we're going to leave you about here. Perfect. Jump. I'm doing very well, thank you, Tiny. Very well indeed. We're just going to skip through. There's the beaut. When you finish Sunday Bay series, make a series on Ningham Farms and be really nice. Rich, so I have John Deere 8 and 9RX. Interesting. Is that what Dagwood said? Is it? I haven't caught up with any of his stuff in a while. Ooh. Ah, the boy. Okay, so as you can see by the camera here, all of my front loader options are now configured nicely through the joystick there. The 7710 is returning, not tomorrow in tomorrow's episode, but it is returning. It shouldn't be too far away. Don't forget, don't worry, we are not seeing the end of that one. Oh, awesome, Thomas. I'm glad to hear it. In FS17, we went from Meadow Grove and FS17 had a lot of interesting things. Sam, which tractor was that? Sorry. This guy here doesn't have too many. This has only got 1.2. That one behind us doesn't have too many because it's a loaner tractor. But my tractors are getting there. We'll just get some of these stacked in the pairs a little bit. More trucks in base game would be good. What do I really want to see in FS21? I'd love to see something like orchard farming coming in. I would love to see some improved ground terrain handling, and also I don't know, more root crops maybe would be pretty cool. Just do a bit of this. Yeah, that would be a pretty nice thing to have. What else would I like to see? Brand-wise, I would like to see all the same brands that we have, but with just more variety. I'd love somehow to get classics into there. I think that would be brilliant. I would just love to see the ability to buy second-hand equipment. I think that would be cool. More forestry options would be great. What I love is the work that the Realismus team have done with Seasons, with the Farming Agency have done with the Forage add-on. I think that's great. Love to see more and more of that creeping in. And I like the way it's done by those guys fixing it themselves, because they can get it out much faster than a Giants patch, for example. So I'd love to see more of that. And that's the beauty of it, because it allows you or I or anybody to be able to adjust how in-depth and realistic they want their farm sim to be. If you just want to jump in and drive a big John Deere quickly, you can do that. But if you want to be very detailed, then there's got that scope as well. Yeah, exactly. Better material textures like that. So if you did capsize the trailer, your grain fell out of it. Absolutely, that'd be pretty cool. All the tractors would be a dream. Absolutely. I'm curious. FarmCon, the virtual FarmCon is next week. Or next week, sorry. This month on the 19th of July, I think. So a couple of weeks time. I'd love to know what they've got planned. And I'm going to be very intrigued to see what that is all about. Speed cameras on every map? Well, if, the way Oxy's going, you never know. Would you have any advice for loading bills on Xbox? Patience. Slowly does it. Effectively. Now what I'm doing right here is just lining them all up so it makes it easier for me to load one trailer. Just something a bit different for the rest of the day, the stream really. Gonna keep them outside for another day or so, just allow these bales to sweat a little bit. And otherwise putting the hay straight into the shed can cause a few issues. More animals, always more animals. Yeah, definitely. Seasons has done a great job of enhancing what you can do with animals, but more would definitely be cool. Loading bills on console, use the autoloader or CSZ pack. Hello Andrew Keane, welcome in buddy, how you doing? Have goats and ducks? A duck pond would be pretty fun. Definitely. Unpredictable breakdowns would be good. Yeah, just things that, you know, that happen. That you can't predict there and that would, you know, make it a little bit more challenging if you wanted it. And what would be great is if you could bring up an option such as this, for example. This is a seasons config. And just be able to config things on that you want. Take things on and off that you don't want to have on there. So you can make it more easier or more difficult depending upon your interest. Hello Sam Allen, welcome in buddy, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Andrew. I really appreciate that. It's very kind of you to say so. Okay, so we're gonna just get these two other groups of bales over here. Something like, I know they were talking about getting deer into game. I don't know what happened with that, but that would be pretty cool if they can make that work. And then yeah, this makes it a little easier for us to drive a trailer right into the middle and get these all stacked up. Ooh, Thomas, that's good. That is good. Picking times for livestock to arrive. Love that. Contracts need to be more varied. Yes. I would love as well, I was talking to NM Modern about this the other day, I would love contracts around grass to be more than just baling. So you could maybe just go in and top the grass down, you know? If the grass was in good condition and the farmer just wanted it topping off, he could just go and top it off. Yeah, got shouted there, got a bit excited. Yeah, they were. I definitely saw that. I just don't know. There must be a reason why they never made it across. It will be called the goat map. Game birds, growing cover crop, essentially. Yeah, having to grow wild bird cover crops would be good. Yeah, missions could do with being, and also just a mission that like It'd be nice if there was a mission where the farmer just wanted you to mow silage or just wanted you to bale straw. Not like go in there and bale straw, but first mow grass down, and you know, and do the whole thing. Should be vehicle fires if you don't service your vehicles. Yes, yeah, that'd be pretty neat. Hello, Andrew. What's going on, buddy? Okay, Andrew, that's we've seen you now. There is a script if you're on PC, Owen. There is a script you can use to do multiple contracts at any given time. Console, I don't know about, but there is definitely an option in PC. Yeah. And if, like, Lord knows how to do this, but if you didn't sleep and you became tired at the wheel there, like, your reaction time would change. Or if you slammed on the brakes, maybe it would be like a millisecond delay. Yes, hedge cutting contracts would be sweet. I'm loving Oxy's maps now with hedge cutting in there. That's crazy good. Okay, so we'll get these last few. We missed a bit baling in the corner here, but we'll get it. Thomas, absolutely. This bale grab is legit. It's very good. Nice and straightforward. You can lift round and square with it with ease. There's exactly what you wanted to do. Nothing too simple or nothing too complex. Just a doozy. Hashtag for the gram. How's becoming the long draw king going? Oh, living the dream. I'd like to see potatoes in properly with the whole establishment process as well. That'd be pretty cool. We don't have that in depth yet. Yeah, Sloth Farms, it's the bale trigger. Sometimes it's just tricky. It is tricky. John, that would be great. And that would be great. And I think now, at the very minimum, seasons and manure mod have to come as standard on any new maps. And then I know the farming agency guys are very busy at the moment, so trying to get the maize and slurry, forage mod on there is tricky, but yeah, that's incredibly good. Yeah, Zebedee, we're not going to be going for too much longer. We're just going to get these lot lined up, and then we'll probably be calling it a day ourselves. Wish you could make crisps and chips with potatoes. Hey, maybe one day. Maybe one day. Oh, I appreciate that, Zebedee. Oh, nice, Max. That's cool. Pretty much, Callum, yeah. I'm just doing this because it's going to mean that when we do come to load them, I just drive the trailer up the middle and then they're good to go. I don't want to bring them into the shed straight away because hay bales, when they're being made, when it's hot at least, they can sweat a little bit. So we're trying to leave them out. And this way as well, if I do this, much to Thomas's point, I can get cracking on with slurry in the next episode. And just leave a little bit in the middle until it's done. But yeah, pretty much that's it really. Just makes it nice and easy. It's another little job to do. Just I like this little loader, just have a bit of a cruise around in. So pretty much that's it really. And we'll see how we get cracking. Ooh. Don't forget, of course, though, guys, tomorrow will be the next episode of the Dairyman's Diary, returning with Frank. Who would have thought that? I actually put a little bit of thought into it all. Hey, William, what's going on, buddy? Interesting. That's interesting. That is good. I would love a good dribble, an actual dribble bar system. You know, that would be pumping slurry properly. Would be epic. Hey, JDS Modern, what's going on, buddy? Welcome into the stream. You're watching me for the first time. That's awesome news. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoy. If you haven't done so, do hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. Okay, so we're gonna have a few more bales down here. I think in the shed right now, I'll probably got around 20 maybe. So this will give us keep us going a little bit longer. And yeah, there'll probably be this many again over in the other field that we just started on, but let's knock that off there. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I'm gonna change that though. Hey Gareth, what's going on, buddy? Welcome in. Hope you're doing fantastically well. Thank you, JDS. Where do I come up with the names? Come up with the names for the roleplay? Who knows? Sometimes it just comes to me really. There's nothing much more to it than that. Now what I'm going to do is just take this brute and drive it up to the next field, and that is probably where we'll leave it. Owen's here as well. Welcome along, Owen. How are you today, buddy? Welcome on in. Join us. We're not far off from being finished actually, but welcome along anyway. Owen, it's not far away. I'm only about 50 subs away from 11k. So we'll probably get that in the next week. What would you guys like? We can do a Q&A if you like. We'll do a live Q&A. Definitely do one of those. Yes, Max, that would be pretty cool. Don't end the stream. I got you, unfortunately. We've been going for about nearly 2 hours now. I've had fun. It's been a blast. Don't get me wrong. Some of my maize here is growing very nicely as well. Won't be too long to get cracking on with that. Need to figure out how I'm going to do that maize. Yes, greasing vehicles will be pretty good. Merch giveaway, we could look at doing a merch giveaway. Well, the one thing with that though, it does take quite a while for it to be delivered, I found out, but yeah, we could look into doing that. So at the moment at JDS, I don't need any new mods, I'm afraid. Hello Aaron Lewis, what's going on, buddy? Oh, Aaron Lewis, I do believe you won the NM Mods competition. I believe it was yourself who suggested Blackthorn Farm for NM Mods West Newton map, and that is going to be the name of the pig yard, so that's awesome. If NM, if you're here, I don't know if you are or not. Hello there, Ewan as well, welcome. Ivan, welcome along. Do you have a brick wall behind me? This brick wall behind me is not a brick wall, it's all a virtual screen. It's like a green screen thing, but I'm going to change up soon enough. Hasbro Gaming, welcome along, buddy. I'm doing very well. I hope you are too. So this is the last field that we're going to be looking into. We're not going to do that now. It is a green screen. Yes, 70. We're going to have a look at this later on. I think we're going to try and get this one all rattled out off camera. Elsewhere, hello Phillies Onions, welcome along. We've got a maze down here and over here to look at. We've got 2 fields that need to be drilled, but right now we're just a day outside of growing winter barley, so we'll have to hang on for that one. But yeah, otherwise than that, we're looking good. There you go, NM on this here. Wonderful. Scott Lee Graham's in the house as well. Welcome along, buddy. How you doing? Hope all is fantastic. Like I say, we're going to leave it here, though. Thank you ever so much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed. If you haven't, you've yet to do so, do hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. If you want to support the channel in any other way, you can become a member, and you can also look at the merchandise and the links in the description below. We will be coming back to you possibly on Wednesday, maybe Thursday, but watch this space, we'll let you know, and we'll see how that one looks. Hello, Farming Sim as well. Welcome on in. For now, though, we're going to leave it here. I hope you have enjoyed. We're going to have a look at the wheel cam camera soon to get that changed around and move it a little bit. But for now, we can get rid of you. And we will leave it here. So, all that remains for me to say is thank you ever so much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed. If you haven't, you've yet to do so. Like I say, links in the description. Subscribe, follow us on Discord, Snapchat, and Facebook. And we will see you all in the next one. Till then, I have been Simulation for the Nation. I do hope you have enjoyed. We'll catch you later on in the week.
Subscribe for more and join the nation in the links below.